Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Last Son. This is TEW IX and our save with Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. If you guys are new to the channel, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe in the bottom there, hit the notification bell. Appreciate all you guys subscribing and following along. We have plenty of TEW IX content with Coastal Zone. We have Queens of American Wrestling. I also have a whole playlist of Journey Through the Canalverse. But today, we're going to book Battle on the Beach. So why don't we go ahead, head over into the office, get the pre-show activities out of the way, and let's start booking Battle on the Beach. Okay, I don't think we're going to give anybody the night off tonight. Long Beach is good for the venue. Let's use Wrestle World for our broadcaster. And let's get into the booking team meeting here. Let's spend some of that creative energy on a creative finish. And we got American Flash creative finish. Let's do we want another creative finish? I'd like to have one that's potentially not tied to somebody, but we'll do an angle first. This is a Carlos Barrera angle. And we'll do a character idea. This is for anybody that's near certainty. Do another one likely to succeed for Frankie Perez. And let's go ahead and buy another one. It's a safe bet, open for anybody. That's good to see. Booking team went good. Let's do locker room. We got Ernest Youngman, Amy St. James has begun dating. That could be good or bad. Who knows? We'll see in the future. Backstage rumors been an overdrive after Fox Mask 2 and Viento Negro apparently got into a heated argument. So the pain begins early tonight. Hopefully we can recover from this and get some good stuff here. El Jaguar came to me backstage with an angle idea. It's been added to our creative ideas. We'll see how that goes. And if we can use that. T. Grace Abaje Jr. came backstage with me for an idea for a creative finish. That might be interesting. It's good to see these guys coming up with some creative stuff for us in our creative ideas section. We'll see what else we have here. Frankie Boy Fernandez ran pre-show drills for basics and safety for 9 students. Good to see we're getting some improvement hopefully on those basics and safety. And Fox Mask ran same drills, basic and safety for 8 students for the men. Altitude almost got in a fight with Bullseye after he caused some damage to his rental car. Nothing comes from it. Locker room has been done. Let's go ahead and try to do some team bonding. Nothing came from it. So our pre-show is now complete. As we now get into booking some of our matches, and I think first up we will handle getting our titles borrowed from the COTT. We'll do the heavyweight title, and we will do our World Tag Team titles for the COTT. Now we'll get in and we'll book the main event of the evening. And for our main event, we'll have Frankie Boy Fernandez defend against Frankie Perez. I know they have negative chemistry. I was hoping, those things would go, but I'm just gonna let them keep telling me about it right now so I don't forget. We will put the Coastal Zone Championship on the line, and we'll have Frankie Boy Fernandez pick up the victory. And we'll have it called in the ring. We're going to try to keep setting up a, potential here. We use one of these creative finishes, I think, unless they're all... There's one with a safe bet. See if that'll help maybe bring up the score from the negative, chemistry. So we'll book that, and we'll move on to our second matchup here. In our second matchup, I think we'll have the American Flash, the COTT World Heavyweight Championship match. And we'll have American Flash take on... Let's see here. Could do a Texas Hangman. Could do Hugh. We could do, obviously Texas Hangman is an option again. Could do Blue Phantom. I think we'll do Blue Phantom. Go ahead and save that. We will add the auto name here. We'll add the title to this. This is just to get Blue Phantom another, high profile matchup here. We'll have it, American Flash is going to pick up the victory. He's going to retain the title. But I just want to see how good Blue Phantom can do with a higher guy. So we'll go ahead here and add another matchup to our card already booked. And this one we'll do a tag team matchup. We'll have the Coastal Zone tag team titles defended by the Wildcats, and we'll have Thunderstruck get a title shot here potentially. Yeah, I think we'll do a title shot for them. Go ahead and auto name it, give it some time here, and obviously Wildcats will be picking up the victory and what will be another successful title defense for Tigre Sabaje Jr. and for Jaguar. We'll use that creative finish. It's extremely risky though. Don't know if I want to use that one at all. It's good to see that he came up with something, but man, that's risky. We'll add another matchup here. I think this one will do, we'll do the Extreme title, I think we'll have, okay, I'm thinking Ernest Youngman, Miguel Rivera, Zell Quinn. We could do Zell Quinn. We could have Ernest Youngman take on Zell Quinn here. Obviously, Youngman would pick up the victory, steal the show matchup. We'll have an open match. No, I don't think we will. We'll take that off. We'll let him get a clean victory, though. Do another matchup here. And in our next matchup, we'll have Texas Hangman. And who do we want to have Hangman work with here? We could have him work with Jackpot Jordan. Just trying to get some of these guys some work up with different matchups and see if they have chemistry, things like that between Hangman and Jordan here. Obviously Hangman's getting pushed really hard. Jackpot Jordan not so much, but that's okay. But we definitely want to have 2v2 here. We're gonna have the California Dreams, and they're going to take on, we could have them take on the Beach Boys. We could have them take on Inner City Express. I think we'll do the Inner City Express. I would like to get them a shot at the COTT World Tag Team titles. California Dreams don't get to defend it a ton. Kira Lee will pick up the victory. They don't get to defend it a ton because a lot of the other companies don't have intergender wrestling. So we'll go ahead and give that victory to them there. So they really right now only defend it on our pay-per-views. So let's do an angle, and we'll have a beatdown in the ring. We'll have Ernest Youngman, and we'll have Jackpot Jordan and Logan Wolfsbane. And we'll have the Steel Circle, basically surprise attack. I mean, they're going to ambush Frankie Perez and Frankie Boy Fernandez after the main event. So that's going to be the angle. They're going to continue to target the champion. And I realized right now I did not put the champion or Frankie Perez in. But we're just going to do Frankie Boy Fernandez, I think. Instead of Frankie Perez, we'll just do Frankie Boy Fernandez, because we're kind of building something here that I think that works a little bit better for the storyline that we're trying to build. So let's go ahead and we'll get another angle in here. we will do a quick angle again, and we'll do a promo. And in the promo, we'll have American Flash, and he'll talk. He'll cut a promo with Blue Phantom. And in the promo, it's basically just going to be, after the Blue Phantom matchup, he's taken American Flash, to the limit. American Flash shows him that ultimate respect by offering his hand, shaking his hand. You get that respect and honor type moment between the two individuals. There's a lot of respect there between American Flash and Blue Phantom. And we'll go ahead and script that. Everything looks good there. We'll go ahead and book it. And we'll think about where we're going to put that. We'll put it right after that matchup where it makes sense. So now, let's see here. We can think about what other angles we're going to do here. We'll do another quick angle. Add. It's just the easier thing to do. We're going to have the Steel Circle again. And they're going to beat down the Wildcats, right? They're just going to... Tonight, Steel Circle is going to kind of just beat down all the champions. They're declaring war basically even further than what they have before. They're declaring war on CZCW, attacking the champions, attacking the Wildcats. See what kind of team we'll put together between, the Steel Circle. It could be Wolfsbane and Jackpot Jordan taking on the two Wildcats potentially somewhere down the line. Just depends on how we want to handle it. We could put Youngman and Wolfsbane against them, but there's options there between two of the three Steel Circle members to potentially take on the Wildcats. So Steel Circle's here to, get all the titles. So we'll add that. We'll move it right there. Okay, I think we'll add another angle here. We'll do another 6-minute angle backstage, and this will be Frankie Boy Fernandez, and the target obviously be Frankie Perez. And we're gonna have Frankie Boy. He's gonna basically talk up the matchup. Gonna tell Frankie Perez they have some unfinished business from before when they were rudely interrupted by the Steel Circle. And he's planning on finish that tonight, so then he can concentrate on the Steel Circle. So go ahead and book this up, and we'll move it to there. Yeah, I think that looks good there. Okay. Add another angle in here. Add a quick angle again. And this one will only do like a 4-minute. And we're gonna have Texas Hangman being interviewed by the Guru. 4 minutes. I think we could do that. Let's go ahead and write the segment name out here. And the Guru is just gonna, kind of like talk to Texas Hangman, and basically ask him a few questions. And Texas Hangman's gonna kind of put the roster on notice that he is planning on getting a title, whether it's the the COTT World Heavyweight, the Extreme, the Coastal Zone Championship. He wants gold. He's gonna get gold. So he's putting the roster on, alert, on notice. He's coming for something. Stand in his way, and there'll be trouble. So go ahead and move that there. I think everything's looking good here. We only have 3 minutes of actual showtime left. Let's think about what we can do with that. We could add an angle in for 3 minutes. And we could do a promo between Kira Lee and Sky Hermosa. And we're basically going to have the California Dreams celebrating their win, right? They celebrated another win, another victory notched in there. And they also bring up the fact that they'd like to compete for the CZCW tag team titles against, whoever wins that Wildcats matchup later tonight. So lots of people wanting the CZCW tag team titles. Okay, I think now we'll add our pre-show match potentially here. And we'll add a 15-man battle royal just to get some of these guys, some of these workers on the show and, using them. I kind of have a big roster and I'd like to use everybody, get somebody, get everybody some experience. So we'll pick some of these workers here, some of these guys to make up the 15 competitors in this battle royal. We'll take out some of these guys and get other people in. I think just people that maybe either haven't worked in a while or that'll work. We'll do that. I think we'll save that. Go ahead and auto name that. We'll do it on the pre-show. We'll give it some time. 15-man, battle royal. Let's have California Love Machine pick up the victory here and make the open match note. Go ahead and book that, and it will tell me those two guys have too much to do. And so we'll go back in here real quick and we'll change over the referee, and we'll add Frankie Boy. No, we'll add Frankie Perez as the agent. That takes care of that note. We're good to go there, I think. And we'll see if there's anything else we want to do before we start the show. In looking at things, I realize now I don't have Carlos Barrera and the Extreme title in this matchup. So I'm going to search here, and we're going to add him into this matchup with Youngman and Quinn. But I'm thinking about making a fatal 4-way for the Extreme title. So we'll make it a fatal 4-way hardcore matchup. We'll throw Carlos Barrera in, and then for the last member of it, do I want to do Wolfsbane? We do definitely want Carlos Barrera to be the victor. Zal Quinn can take the pin though. Let's see here. Do I want, the biggest question I'm thinking of right now is, do I want Wolfsbane in this? We can try to use this creative finish here. Let's see here. That one's likely to succeed. We can use that here. I think right now, change the name. I think we'll leave it with Youngman and Wolfsbane both in the title matchup. He can't because he's above the intended maximum weight limit. Okay. Well, you're unhappy with it, but that doesn't matter because you're not even going to be in the title match now. So we can throw Hugh in for Logan Wolfsbane since he's over the limit. We'll change that up. Don't have to change anything with the notes. Everything's looking good, so I think we'll go ahead and start the show. And 2,100 people come to Long Beach, California to see Battle on the Beach with Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. And we start off with a 15-man Battle Royal. Gets us a 52 segment rating as California Love Machine picks up the victory at 20 minutes, 29 seconds. Storylines advanced. Johnny Perez was off his game. But all in all, it's a pretty good pre-show matchup. Gets a lot of people on the show. That's what I want to see. And 52 rating actually would have been pretty decent for the main card. So we'll take that in a pre-show matchup, and we'll get ready to start the main show. We'll start the show off in the main card with the Inner City Express taking on the California Dreams. as the California Dreams defend the COTT World Tag Team titles once again. 18 minutes and 7 seconds, Kira Lee gets the pin on Jay Becker after a dream drop. This gives them the win and makes them defense number 5 of those tag team titles. This segment gets a 61. Malik with a 48, Jay with a 48, Kira with a 58, Sky with a 60. We did get some tag team turmoil storyline advanced. Got the crowd hotter, got a strong start to the show. Love to see that by these girls. And another good defense by the California Dreams. We then have Kira Lee and Sky Hermosa celebrating in the ring. Another victory, another successful title defense. They talk to the crowd, talking about how happy they are that they are the COTT World Tag Team title holders, but they would like to add CZCW Tag Team Champions as well to their accolades, and put the Wildcats on notice. If they continue to win and keep the belts, they want a shot eventually. This does get a 39 overall segment. Sky Hermosa improvised well throughout the segment, which is good to see. And then we now move into Texas Hangman versus Jackpot Jordan. A brawl of two just rather large men beating each other to a pulp. But Texas Hangman does get the victory at 12 minutes 24 seconds after a chokeslam. This segment gets a 51. Texas Hangman with a 45. Jackpot Jordan with a 51. So a little bit less of a, performance from Texas Hangman, but still a decent performance overall. 51 rating. Texas Hangman has been really good for us. Maybe he just did not mesh well with Jackpot Jordan. No chemistry issues, good or bad. We'll take this and we'll move on into the next segment. We see the Guru get into the ring now with Texas Hangman after his matchup. And the Guru asks him basically, what's next for Texas Hangman? And Texas Hangman puts the roster on notice, saying he is going to do whatever he can do to get gold. If you stand in his way, he'll go through you. That puts the COTT World Heavyweight Champion, the Coastal Zone Champion, Coastal Zone Extreme Champion, the Tag Team Champion. He'll find a partner. It does not matter. He wants gold, and he's going to do his best to get that. 34 segment rating for this. No specific comments, but trying to build some popularity and prestige for Texas Hangman. Get him ready for a championship run. We then have our fatal 4-way for the Extreme title as Carlos Barrera puts the title on the line against Ernest Youngman, Zell Quinn, and Hugh to Ask. 15-minute mark, Carlos Barrera pins Zell Quinn with a Curb Your Enthusiasm. This is defense number 8 of the Extreme title, and it gets a 73 segment rating as these guys just went all out and tried to steal the show. Ernest Youngman with a 74, highest rating in the matchup. Zell Quinn a 59, excellent job. Carlos Barrera 71, Hugh to Ask a 58. Gained some heat for that storyline. The success for finish was good. The only problem is that the match was a little too short in the eyes of our audience, or it would probably got an even higher rating than a 73. Excellent job. Carlos Barrera is a star in the making, I think. And it's only a matter of time before he is up for COTT World Heavyweight or a Coastal Zone Championship match. We then cut to a promo backstage with Frankie Boy Fernandez, and he's telling Frankie Perez they have unfinished business. It gets finished tonight. Last time they fought each other, Steel Circle interfered. Hopefully that won't happen tonight, and they'll get this match in, and we'll find out who is the best in CZCW. This gets a 56 rating. It did advance the storyline. It did lose heat though. Angle idea I put in was a failure, but overall 56 is pretty good. I'll take that, and we'll move on into the card. Coming up now is a bout between Thunderstruck and the CZCW Coastal Zone Tag Team Champions, the Wildcats. The Wildcats put the belts on the line as Tigre Sabaje Jr. pins Ellie DeGrazia with his Balje suplex at the 16-minute mark. This is a defense number 3 of those tag team titles for the Wildcats. This gets a 62 rating. really good rating. Ellie with a 47, Amy with a 46, T. Gray Sabaje Jr. with a 61, Al Jaguar 61. Ellie was off her game or would have probably even been better. We did get chemistry for those two teaming together. A 62 was a great matchup. The Wildcats have been really good so far as champions, and I have feelings, that they're only going to get better as we have new potential partners to throw against them, new teams, and we'll see how this storyline with the Steel Circle also shakes out. Speaking of the Steel Circle, Ernest Youngman, Jackpot Jordan, and Logan Wolfsbane attack our tag team champions as they're celebrating in the ring, beating them down mercilessly, declaring their intention for the tag team titles. They are here for all the belts. Doesn't matter which two of the three they have, they're coming for those belts, they tell them. And soon Steel Circle will have all of the gold CZCW has to offer. This gets a 49 segment rating. Really good overall. Advances everything I'm trying to do storyline wise with the Steel Circle invasion. Really happy with this one. Coming up now, we have our COTT World Heavyweight title match between Blue Phantom and the champion American Flash. Pretty good matchup as American Flash is taken to his limit by Blue Phantom, but does get the victory in 19 minutes 50 seconds after a high velocity senton. This is defense number 9 of the COT World Heavyweight title for American Flash. 66 segment rating. Blue Phantom with a 46, American Flash with a 63. That specialized American Flash creative finish was a success. 46 performance from Blue Phantom is pretty good. 66 overall segment is really good, proving Blue Phantom can make the step up in the ranks here, have a high profile matchup with somebody, and turn in a good segment rating. So that's really good to see. I'm hoping that this will also help his popularity. And we have afterwards, American Flash being taken to the limit shows ultimate respect to Blue Phantom, offers him his hand in respect. They shake hands and Blue Phantom raises American Flash's arm to the crowd, showing off the champion. A lot of respect for both these guys coming through in this promo as we get a 38 for the promo. Good segment overall. And now the main event of the evening. Frankie Perez taking on Frankie Boy Fernandez. The CZCW Coastal Zone Champion puts the title on the line once again and defeats Frankie Perez in 20 minutes 6 seconds after a dirt nap to make defense number 5 of the Coastal Zone Championship title. Segment was really good. It gets a 75 overall. Frankie Perez with a 57. Frankie Boy Fernandez with a 74. We got storylines advancing. Finishes were successful. Frankie Boy Fernandez benefited from having a hot new move. Overall, 75 is great. They didn't have the negative chemistry and may have been even better. But I'm really happy with this. And we'll close out the show here with our next segment. Once again, the Steel Circle makes their presence known as they come out and attack Frankie Boy Fernandez. After his grueling match, he's exhausted in the ring. They come out, beat him down once again, signaling their intent to destroy Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling from the inside. 47 segment rating for this. Furthers that storyline with the Steel Circle invasion. And now CZCW's champion has fallen multiple times to their attacks and ambushes after matches. What will happen next time? We'll have to wait and see. But we'll go ahead and finish the show up and see what our overall rating is. We do get a 60 overall rating, which is not bad. We had some people they thought Steel Circle was used a lot, Blue Phantom was used too much, but then our production values was down below some rivals. That hurt us as well. But overall, I'll take that 60. We raised our popularity in 18 regions. That's good. We'll address the locker room. We'll give some love to some guys here. I think we'll do Tony DeWonderful. He hasn't had, too much talked about with him. We'll do Juliet Balconi. And we could let's do Ellie. Let's praise them for great performances. try to build up some, goodwill with those guys. Let's take a look at the financial report. $20,563 in overall profit. Merchandise is going up. Broadcast revenue is doing well. Ticket sales are holding strong. We're doing pretty good now. 218,000. Let's take a look at popularity. We went up in all the places that we were hoping to, especially Southwest. We're up to 46 there. Pre-show is now complete. Now we'll check and see if there's any mail. I hope you guys are enjoying the CZCW save currently. If you are, consider subscribing to the channel. I have plenty of TEW IX content. I have other content I'm planning on doing. We have not only CZCW, we have QAW, Queens of Wrestling content. So let's check the mail here. As you can see, we got some notes about people retiring. The Force has retired. We got our viewing figures. Nothing horrible or bad or even good that we have to worry about. Next up, we have Wave of Fury. That'll be our next pay-per-view. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, I'll see you guys at Wave of Fury. We'll continue what's going on with the Steel Circle. We'll see what does the Steel Circle have in store for CZCW, and how will our champions and heroes of CZCW handle the Steel Circle. I'm Last Son. Keep playing, guys. Stay awesome. And I'll see you in our next video.